Hello world, it is Monday, April 12th, 2021, and looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It was chilly this morning, upper 40s, I think. And I think most of this week it's going to be probably more normal April temperatures with highs in the 50s. But it looks to be a gorgeous day. And as I'm looking out my window, I can see the red buds in bloom and the forsythia and some of the trees. And a lot of the bushes are starting to blossom out, which is really nice to see. I always love this time of year. Transitions are awesome. The devotion today is entitled Ya Basta, which I believe is Spanish for I looked it up. Enough is enough, or something. It means something similar to that. That's not a literal translation, but that's the meaning. Enough is enough. Ya basta. And Marilyn bases the devotion upon 1 John, 2nd chapter, verses 3 through 6, New International Version. We know we have come to know him if we keep his commands. Whoever says, I know him, but does not do what he commands is a liar, and the truth is not in that person. But if anyone obeys his word, love for God is truly made complete in them. This is how we know we are in him. Whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. And Marilyn writes, on this day in 1900, the U.S. ended its military occupation of Puerto Rico and attempted to define the island's position within the federal orbit. That definition has included territorial status, as well as a non-voting delegate to the House of Representatives, U.S. House of Representatives, in the Foraker Act of 1900. She said more history can be read in this essay on the History, Art, and Archives, United States House of Representatives. And there's a link in the devotion. Today, 121 years later, Puerto Rico is still represented by a single non-voting resident commissioner in the U.S. Congress. Often referred to as the oldest colony in the world, Puerto Rico continues to be a colony of the United States. Why would this matter on this second Monday of Easter? Because as Christians, we profess to follow a resurrected Christ who came to speak against oppression, empire, and the colonial system that eventually executed him. Because as a resurrection people, we are called to speak life into dead spaces and liberation from the grip of death-dealing policies, economic systems, and military control. Because none of us are truly free until all of us are truly free. Ya basta. And Marilyn's prayer. Gracias, Dios de amor, for sending your Spirit to nudge us out of complacency, complicity, and privilege. Help us to remember Jesus' example and to use our voice and our vote to enact justice for Puerto Rico and all those who are oppressed and disenfranchised intentionally and systematically. Amen. Well, there's some interesting thoughts with this devotion. And one is, I think a lot of people don't realize Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States. But even so, they have no representation in our government, which is kind of a strange thing. But I think the devotion hits on a key thing about being a Christian and living the resurrection, which is my sermon for this coming Sunday. And that is living in a way in which all of God's created are recognized as part of God's creation and loved as God's children, and that for those of us who have positions of power and privilege, to use them to help those who don't have those positions of power and privilege, to make this world a more loving and God-centered place, in the sense that all are recognized as God's children, including the people in Puerto Rico. And for them, that may in fact mean having adequate representation within the government of which they are considered a territory, which might mean statehood. So it's kind of a mix and an overlap of politics and religion, but that's often the case. because it is governmental law that often controls how people are treated, and it's really our religious beliefs that also define how we should treat and love and care for other people. So there's some intertwining going on there. A lot more to think about in this devotion. I invite you to read it. If you'd ever like to get these devotions sent to you, the printed devotions, you can go to the UCC website, ucc.org, find the Daily Devotional webpage, and you can sign up. And they will actually send you the email every day. Or you could just listen to me read it and give you my interpretation or my understanding or my impressions of it. Hope you have a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.